Oh, that didn't update, or it did, I don't know. Freaking not easy to play this. Of course, didn't have a recording. Push the right button. Only drum on earth you can play like a drum kit. just thought of that right when I grabbed the guitar, and I was like, it's missing something. What's next? I wonder if we can go faster. Gotta do it better than that. It's crazy. I get tripped up by like time 3. Can't. The third time through is like crazy hands. Shake the hand out a little, because this is crazy. Motherfucker. I just want to do it. I just want to get through it. I had it before, but it was just, I'm going to try to bring it up. It's a lot. I'm not hitting all the notes either. The third time through, I'm just, for some reason. Third time through, I can't keep the pace. It was just, we had it. Cleaner than that. Right? Maybe that's the right notes. Motherfucker, right? When you're trying to write a tough piece of music in the moment, you know? Thanks. Move your hands, dude. Like, move them. Move the freaking hand. The hand, move it. Maybe just close my eyes. Maybe I think I know what the notes are. Close. It's not the right notes. Almost. Like, wait, what are we doing? It's just clearly I can't play it that fast. I mean, I could play it slower. We did it. Clear the freaking mind. It's not good. It was better. It was better when we did it before. Just go back to the normal vibe. modulation bullshit. Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell is that note? I mean, right? I'm gonna finish off the rest, I guess. Unfreaking real. Keep trying to do too much. Simple, dude. Keep it simple. Friggin' A, finally. 7 hours in. So the beat seat. It is the only drum in the world for guitar players. This is how she works. I'm not hearing it at all right now. What am I doing? Hey, Josh, how you doing, my friend? It's kind of flowing, it's not dead on. It's tough when you get the beat seat. I have to do something completely different or else it's just gonna be tough to catch this. See, I'm like jumping, I'm missing. Feeling it. It's just shit. It's not working. Not for the beat seat. It's crap, but that's what I got. It's still the coolest drum on earth. I just couldn't find a better beat than this. Maybe we can mask it with something else. The beat seat. The only drum that allows you to do that. This is what Thierry Arpino plays with. I don't know how he plays with it so well, but I hate it. Thierry Arpino plays his beat seat with this thing, and I don't know, it's just too much for me. Like, I like the sticks, because, see, sounds... Guys, I freaking love playing the beat seat. You can... I'm freaking letting the wind fly. The beat seat! Get yours! Beatseat.rocks. It's friggin' hot in here. But I'll tell you what, that beat seat is fun to play. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have fun playing it. You know? Josh, do you enjoy the beat seat? I gotta tell you, when you got a beat seat, you're making magic happen, you know? So anyway, I got softball on Wednesday, and I missed 2 weeks because I freaking broke my finger, I think. I don't really know if that's what happened, but I've been playing with it every day anyway. And we'll see. Double header on Wednesday, and they're like, who's in? And everybody's like out and traveling. Leisure, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. Oh, goodness. Guys, let's just see if anybody's on Rumble so we can do an ad. We got 8. We need 2 more on Rumble to do an ad. Who wants to join us over there? Let's see what ads they have. Rumble store or 4 Patriots. I'll do 4 Patriots. or Rumble store, whatever. You know what I mean? But we just need a couple more. Now we just lost one. What the fucking heck? You know what I mean? Like, I'm here. Rumble. Guys, let's just do a double-decker style. We just need to get over, like, the closer to 1,000, the better. Rumble. Just type in that, guys, on Rumble. And join us. You can actually see it better. You see all the beat seats. And actually, I got to say, the Clapper, although they don't have the best audio is on YouTube and Rumble, they have the best view because they could see the full beat seat and me playing. Like, it's the only time I'm realizing, like, no matter what, I moved everything out closer into the middle of the room so you could see more of the beat seat. It doesn't mean a thing. This freaking Canon camera, I don't know what, it's like a 15. The problem is my green screen is not wide enough, even though it's like 25 feet wide. If I go back more so you can see the whole beat seat, then you see all the stuff around the green screen. And I'm like, do I got to get more green screen? Clearly. You know. I mean, how much more freaking green screen? Let's just paint the room green. You know? That would have been better. Buying green screen, more green screen. It's like the biggest green screen. Got 9, guys. We just need one more. Rumble. Help a brother out, guys. By the way, if you shop right, Stop and Shop. Stop and Shop right now. Polar, you know, black cherry. Black cherry polar ice soda. Guess how much? 57 cents this week. You'll get it. That is good stuff right there. If you haven't gotten your black cherry polar yet for 57 cents, go and buy the stock. You know, oh guys, look, we're good. Okay, we're gonna do four Patriots because you know what? I feel like, hold on one second. Did I do something wrong? Okay, ready? I guess we're not gonna be able to do that one. We're doing Rumble Store. We're in on it. You guys should have been here with us, but you weren't on Clap. Rumble's exclusive apparel has finally arrived. I know you've been like, when's the new apparel arriving? It's here. It's right here. They're now offering 20% off all purchases in the Rumble store with the discount code DROP20. That's a 20 off special right there. If you want to support the brand that is fighting free speech, force free speech, not fighting free. They're fighting for free speech and fighting for our First Amendment. This is the best way to do it. They have tees, sweaters, hats, plus much more. So go to rumble.store and make sure to enter DROP20 as the promo code to get your 20% off for the entire order, guys. It's not like 20% off just the hat or the tee or maybe the much more. It's 20% off everything, you know? Huh? Yes, and the much more. Joanne, they wanted to know, what about the much more? I'm sorry, guys. Right in the middle of an ad, Joanne's wheezing. Joanne, she's excited to go get her drop 20. She just dropped 20 pounds with that deuce that came out. Joanne, disgusting. Guys, go to rumble.store. Make sure to enter DROP20. Joanne's dropping it. And promo code to get 20% off your entire order. Remember, it's not just the much more or the tees or the hats. It's all of it. All inclusive on the 20% off. So get yours and let them know that MarkinsPires sent you over. Done. Did that. And we had 14 on it. The more people that are in, the more pennies I make. I shouldn't have done it until I had 14. We have to get it better, like a signal. You go like this to me, Mark. We're all going over. Now there's 15. I lost 5. 5 times, it would have been 30 cents more. No, not that much. 3 cents more, whatever it was. S-Coop, thank you so much. S-Coop sent me a Venmo. Guys, you can support this show. You can't support me on YouTube or TikTok. I'm demonetized on both those platforms, as apparently I'm a harmful channel. The inventor of this, who plays songs and sings songs every day, is harmful to YouTube. Yeah. You know, guys, anything that can bring you together is harmful. That's the problem with the world today. I do want to say to all 16 of you on Rumble, you rock. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to, yes, my friend Josh, you know it. I'm going to play something for our brother, Leisure number 7. It is his birthday. I haven't been doing like extended shows. It's been trying to keep this short and sweet. And I haven't been playing back any of my songs. I've just been playing beat seat stuff for you. But it's Leisure number 7's birthday. Leisure number 7. And when you got Leisure number 7 in here, and it's his birthday, and his favorite song is Touch the Stars, and you wrote the song Touch the Stars, you put it on for Leisure number 7.
I wanna touch the stars. Take you away. Let me take you away. We'll take a long ride out of town. I wanna touch the stars. Come back down. You're on your own. Say goodbye to it all for now. Find yourself in Pueblo, Colorado, yeah. Touch the stars before I come back down. I wanna touch the stars. No looking back. The sun is setting. Shining down. I wanna touch the stars before I come back down. I wanna touch the stars. The stars before you come back down to blind. I wanna touch the stars before I come back down. You wake up in the morning, come the rising sun. You take me away. Touch the stars before I come back down. I wanna touch the stars before I come back down. Touch I won't touch the stars. People come back down. Oh, I won't touch the stars. People come back down. I won't touch the stars. Touch the stars, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. I know come back down. Oh, I won't touch the stars. Oh, come back down. Written live.
The power of the beat seat. My daughter gave me a better line to end the song, and I didn't. Obviously, I created the song live in the moment, so I didn't think of it. But she goes, "You should have said as the last one, I want to touch the stars. I'll never come back down." And I was like, my 8-year-old's a genius, because the whole song I'm going, I want to touch the stars until I come back down. And she goes, you should have one at the very end where you go, I want to touch the stars. I'll never come back down. And I was like, fuck. Instantly a million times better than what I created. You know? Like, genius. Happy birthday, my friend. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, goodness. Pick flick. Yeah, we always throw a pick at the end of a song. Gotta do it. Clapper, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys, especially you've been watching all of the new real estate content, and when I drop a piece of music, you guys support me there, so I appreciate that. I think Clapper may be the best platform out there as far as them at least sharing your content so people who are new are seeing it, or the same people maybe. I don't really know, but it seems like I get at least double the views that I get from TikTok on Clapper, so that's good. And I have half the followers. It's so weird. Like, you got 44,000 followers on TikTok, and I posted something that had 3 views for the last like 12 hours, 15 hours. I'm like, then I just got disqualified from the creator program because they said I didn't put original content up. I'm like, this real estate show is me. I'm on the screen. I'm creating it live. I'm interviewing people on the street. They're calling that unoriginal? Like, what the is with TikTok? They're just a bunch of dicks that can't create anything themselves. So they just tell, oh, well, you're not creative. That's not original. It's like, who the fuck are these people that are in a room and they're like, oh, well, there's a show. It's not original. There was no show until I went and filmed that. So what what? You know, so I appealed, but they're probably going to say no because they're a bunch of dicks on TikTok. So I go live on Clapper. I don't go live on TikTok. TikTok is like, I've lost interest in TikTok. I post on TikTok, but I get more excited to post on Clapper. So you guys are awesome. Appreciate you. If you can, keep supporting because I'll be dropping like crazy. I'm going to film something else tomorrow. I don't know where the hell I'm going. But TikTok, you bunch of dicks, even though you're not watching this right now, I'm going to film something tomorrow. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm going to go and improvise a piece of real estate, like entertainment, interview someone, go up to someone and say, hey, do you mind answering a few questions about why you love this town? And then you're going to call it unoriginal. You bunch of fucking dicks, you know? And I'm just like, why don't you go create something, TikTok? No, you just tearing people down, you know? Anyway, they're a bunch of pounders, pud pounders. You're funny, Wharton. Yeah, I just say a bunch of dicks, you know, like they're right in the same boat with Mark Zuckerchooch. You guys know him, right? He totally zucks. Everybody's like, yeah, I liked him. Never. That goon, alien head, right? My name is Mark Zuckerdick. Yeah, we know. We know. Oh, you can't say that on my platform. I support the current president. He's great. Unfucking real. You know. We know. $400 million into the campaign. We saw it. And then also pulled down that Hunter story. That was a good one. You did a good job. You guys were dead on about that being Russian misinformation, you know, like everybody who was in it, they were all like, yay. And YouTube, by the way, because they're a bunch of dicks, they demonetized me as well. So for one final piece, because it's already 12:48, how long have I been on the air? I don't even know. It's definitely been a long time. Something's going on here. Oh, goodness. You know, I mean, when you're out there and you're saying to yourself, when's it going to get better? The real truth is it's not. I think we've seen the best of this time that we have. It was, unfortunately, it was like, and not unfortunately, I mean, it was kind of, we were here for it, but it was like, before this last 4 years, you know? Like there was a lot of hatred. Yeah, there was a lot of division, but it was all manufactured by a mainstream media. Which again, if you guys don't realize what happened here, a certain gentleman went down an escalator. He got to the bottom of the escalator. He sat down, he goes, I'm gonna trade the swamp up Winnick Big League. And when he did that, the swamp said, motherfucker, we gotta stop this guy. You know, yeah, no, but we like Trump. Not anymore. Did you hear what he said? He wants to drain us. No, but he was always our favorite guy, you know, fundraisers, and he always gave us money. Yeah, but did you hear he wants to drain the swamp? Or we're the swamp. So what happens? The swamp drains Donald every single day since. There's not been a day that he has not been completely ripped apart by the MSM. And all of it, almost all of it, were just like straight up gaslighting crap in order to get you upset. And splitting things, cutting little pieces of like, look, I've said so much on this show. If somebody wanted to, they can go through and find all the little moments where I said one thing and they take it out of context and make me look really bad. That's just the reality of it. I mean, you could take anything and you can make it look really bad. All you have to do is edit and cut out the stuff that you don't want them to see. And this is what the radical establishment in this country has been doing for 4+ years. It's sad, it's true, and the scarier thing is this. I want you guys to understand this. I had a conversation with someone like maybe a month ago. This guy straight up told me he's part of the communist, I think he said the Socialist Democratic Party. There's some weird thing that he's a part of. It's like this group, and he's like, you know, before we keep talking, I just want you to know I'm a member of the, and I was like, ugh. And like, I was like, oh, that's cool, dude. Let's have a conversation. Like, I don't care. You want to be communist or whatever. That's cool. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about your thoughts and how you feel about things. And while we were talking, I was explaining about how I've been live for, it's 2015 days in a row, by the way. And I was thinking this, at the time, I'm like, look, I've been live for almost 2,000 days in a row. And we're getting Elgato'd again. Look at that. So we're definitely over an hour. And he goes, oh, well, no, we don't, that's not a thing. He goes, you know, I could still find my point of view online. I can go and I can find, you know, the things that I want to see, the things that I believe in, I still find them online. I go, no, dude, you're not understanding. I'm saying that's all we see. All we see is what you say that I could still find. Like, that's all we see is this crazy radical insanity. Like a guy with a full beard puts a dress on and we have to pretend that that's a woman. And I shouldn't be talking about this because they're the most protected class in the freaking world right now. And this whole BS about, I see you. It's all we fucking see. All we see. Every time I scroll, I have to look at some fucking insane person who's now is being considered a hate crime because they're insane. No, I'm sorry. This is stupidity. When I was growing up in the 90s and the early 2000s, people could do whatever the hell they wanted. Just don't go out there and shove it down our throats 24/7 and then say that they're the ones who still need to be seen. There's no visibility. No one sees them. Motherfucker, it's all I see. Shut the shit down. My kids shouldn't be seeing that when they're scrolling through your fucked up social media platforms, okay? My parents told me don't talk religion, politics, or money. But the only things you see in your scroll, in your feed, is religion, politics, or money. They want us divided. They want us hating each other. And job well fucking done, because everyone hates each other. So, that's the reality. And Josh is right. Like this whole concept of being offended by someone saying they want to make this country great again. How about just saying we want to make it great? It's shit. It's fucking shit right now, okay? So great again, great. Anything's better than the fucking horse shit we have right now. Anything. And everything is completely backwards. We elect a specific person to run the country. We just found out for the last 4 years that somebody else has been making all the decisions. Now, when I say the royal we, it's a fucking bunch of lies because we all, again, the royal we've all seen this insanity for 5 years. I did an entire movie 4 hours long called The Donald Trump Roast. It's called Trump Roasts Everyone because I couldn't call it Trump Roast Biden. I couldn't call it Donald Trump Show because they fucking canceled me for it. It's comedy. It's parody. But you know what? When you hit the truth too fucking head on, you become the enemy of the state. And that, my friends, is who you're watching right now, is the enemy of the state. Why? Because I made some silly jokes about a guy who shits in a triple diaper, doesn't know where the fuck he is, and he can't talk without a teleprompter. And when he does that, he mentions things like, pause. Yeah, we know you're supposed to pause, dick face. You're not supposed to read that. What? My Aunt Judy told me. Yeah, we know. White hair, rubbing it. Little kids in your lap. We know all about it. You want to go sniff someone? Your daughter's apparently coming over if you want to take a shower, you know? Like, what are we talking about over here? And I piss off so many people when I say this. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're on the other side of the screen, you're like, I don't believe it. That was fake. That was a fake piece of content. That was propaganda by the Russians. Joe, that wasn't Joe. He's fine. Or take it to the other extreme. These morons who are like, I don't care. I don't care if we have to beat Trump. It's like, you fucking idiot. You don't give a shit about this country, do you? You want a guy in there who can't make decisions anymore instead of a guy you hate, who made great decisions for the policies of this country, by the way. I don't care what anybody says. Go look at the freaking data. There's a guy who just went on Walmart. He paid $134 for something, $137 after the last guy, after Trump. It was $137 in 2021. It said, order again. He clicked it. $430+. Guys, you want to vote for this piece of shit for 4 more years? It's $400 for the same exact order. He paid $137. I'm 4 more years. We have no country left 4 more years. My real estate business is shit right now. Why? Because there's a fucking brain, I can't say it. There's a guy who has cognitive decline in the Oval Office right now, and everybody wants to pretend that they're surprised. I didn't know. I can't believe that he's got cognitive decline. Are you kidding me? He falls upstairs. Some people fall down. He falls upstairs. And what the fuck is wrong with me for getting into this? This, my friends, is why I'm canceled and why I've been demonetized. Because when I speak, I get a little too passionate. And when I say things, apparently it hurts whoever's on the other side of the screen's feelings. And you know, we're living in a time where no one has any skin anymore. It's like it's a breezy day. I got cuts all over me. Someone spoke words. Gah. Disgusted by all of you sensitive people out there who can't take a joke, can't have a conversation, who are so freaking offended by everything. Go turn in that direction and walk. Just go. Nobody wants to fucking talk to you or see you. You're pathetic. I fucking hate people who all they are doing is so sensitive, trying to find a reason to be offended at every single word that comes out of someone's mouth. If that's you on the other side of the screen, just shut off the social media and just go and take a fucking walk, man. You need a break because you're messed up in the head. Nobody should go through their lives trying to find things to be offended by. And there's so many of you out there, that's all you're doing. Okay, let's see if we can watch it. God, did you hear what he just said? Oh my goodness, he offended me. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Did your little feelings get hurt? Just another day here. I don't know. I'm glad I do this at the end of the show because no one's gonna fucking see it. You know, like nobody goes and watches my full hour plus shows. I don't think anybody does that. I think people come on for a couple minutes and then they're like, oh, that was cool. I got to hear a song, and then they take off. So I can do whatever the hell I want with this show. Nobody sees it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't. I can say whatever the hell I want. I'm canceled. I'm demonetized. No one gets the feed. You guys are lucky to have found it today, that you're here right now. You're lucky. Because tomorrow and the next day, you'll never see it again unless you make sure you seek it out. In my song, The Enemy, I said, taken away in handcuffs, got my mind blocked. Can't talk, no. You got me on shadow ban. Can't find me even if you want. You'll find me if you can. Written live in the moment, but that's real, and I don't rant anymore. This is very, very rare. I play songs. I show my instrument off because this is what I invented and patented. There's no one else on planet Earth that can bring that drum to you and can build it for you. That's just mine. I spent 5 years getting a patent. It's not easy to do. You have to make sure your idea is original, and that is original. The only drum with 4 playable panels, 2 snares. You could sit completely upright while you play it, and it sounds like a drum kit. And so that's what I come here to do every day, is to promote the Beat Seat and sell some Beat Seats, hopefully, because they're awesome. I play music here every day on it, and I think it sounds cool. I don't know, music's subjective, but whatever I'm doing it because of the power of the Beat Seat. So nobody wants to hear my opinions on things. You know, I realize that. It's like, no one's coming to be like, oh, I want to hear what Mark has to say about this topic. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares what I have to say about things. Nobody cares what, if I'm making comedy news or talking about whatever. Nobody cares. Nobody has the mind space to get another guy to go and listen to about current events and whatever, So I come here to play something that is 100% me and that no one else can copy. I mean, I think when I'm doing my comedy or whatever, it's completely unique, but it's not something people seem to enjoy too much. So the music, well, I don't even know if anybody likes the music either, but I love playing, so I show up here every day and I play. And I know that I've got this awesome group of people that come back every day. We're kept from the rest of the world, and that's pretty fucked up, but that's just my doing. It's my doing. I have to stop blaming over YouTube and all these other platforms. I didn't know that if you say things that they don't like, they cancel you. I didn't know. I didn't know that if you say things passionately, you're considered an enemy and that you're harmful to their viewers. I didn't know that. So I barreled head first throughout the entire pandemic, telling you guys how I felt every single day. This is what's going on. This is what I feel. And I didn't know. But it was my fault. It's my doing. I did the Donald Trump show. I decided to make a face swap every day in 2019. Every day there was a new one. Do you know how hard that is? Do you know how hard it is to go live every day and then also to create a face swap before the show so you could play it during the show? That was before we started doing feature films. I did 10 feature films after that. And then that became my 10th feature film. I put it all together into one. But for a full year, and probably a little bit more, I was doing face swaps every day. And some of them were nuts. Donald Trump would call me. You'd see him on the corner street. Mark, it's Donald J. Trump. I'm here at the White House winning big league. Melania, where's Barrett? Oh, Donald, good to see you. Thanks for calling in. Look, Mark, I was hoping you could play a song for Melania, right? She's here, we're winning big league. And then I would just play songs and do whatever. It used to be a running joke that Melania wanted me to play like a specific song, so Trump would ask, he'd be like, could you play us that song for you, the one that you wrote a few years ago? It's Melania's favorite song, Mark. Oh, goodness. I'll tell you what. We've done just about everything here. And if you're ever interested, just go push play and you're going to see some insanity. It's after 1 a.m. I got to work in the morning. Everybody does, but I got to sell some real estate. I got to find some real estate to sell. If you guys know anybody who needs to buy or sell real estate, please let them know. I can help them anywhere in the country. If you happen to know anybody in Connecticut or in New York, I can work with them personally. I ranted because it's scary out there right now. Like, I'm trying to find where to get new listings. I used to have calls. People would call me and be like, hey, we want to sell our house. There's nothing going on right now. Every single one of these stories I'm doing, which is me in a town, and then I'm looking at the market data, and I see that there's less houses on the market than sold last month in most of these towns. Like, less houses on the market than sold in the entire town for 30 days. And we only have that on the market right now. No one's listing their homes because the rates are so high that everyone locked into a really, really good rate at like 3%, 4%. And now we're up at 7 and change, and no one's gonna go up and pay 3% more. So they're like, I'll put an addition on. So we don't have any sideways buyers anymore. No sideways buyers. It's transfers, it's first-time home buyers, and people who are getting old and they want to sell their asset and move to Florida. Same thing, transfers, getting out of town. That's what we have. We've lost 60% of our market because of a fucked up piece of shit who's put $250+ billion in Ukraine's pocket. While we sit here in America and this country's falling apart, the entire southern border, all of a sudden, 6 months before the election, that's when it matters, and that's when he wants to blame the Republicans. It's their fault. Are you kidding me? We had the safest and most secure until he came. In day one, 29 executive orders, shutting everything the dude did down. And the funniest thing I hear now is, Trump wants to get in, he wants to cancel all the things that we did. Motherfucker, that's what you did to him. Day one. The only thing you kept in there was an Afghan withdrawal, and I think you left it in there because you forgot, because you don't know what the fuck's going on. And then you blamed him, like it was his fault. He wasn't there to actually follow through with the withdrawal personally, because he wasn't there for 4 more years. It's on your clock, and you want to blame him. You canceled everything else the dude did. You left that, and then now you're going to blame him because it went wrong. It's like, and then people are like, yeah, Trump's I'm like, I am in the fucking Twilight Zone. I'm in the Twilight Zone. People that are like, yeah, we know he's in really bad shape, but we have to beat Trump. We need to vote for Joe because we have to beat Joe. You're not voting for, who's running the show? I don't care. He's got good people around him. This is the first time in my life I've ever heard this. You got newscasters who are like, look, I think that his entire staff should be there during the next debate. And the staff should be able to speak on his behalf as well. Like, I mean, because they do. Like, the president doesn't know everything. He's always speaking to his staff. So, like, if a question comes to the president, to the sleepy poopy pants, and he's there and he's like, what, my Aunt Judy, and he looks off terrified, and then his chief of staff should be able to just answer that question for him. They're literally saying this right now. That's how pathetic of a performance it was. And I say it pathetic, it was sad. Sad. I felt terrible for the man the whole time. And what I feel worse about is that his wife and everybody else, this is elder abuse. This guy, you're pushing him around. He can't walk down steps. He needs to be helped everywhere. I mean, come on. This is elder abuse. But no, it's the president. His wife's doing it to him. She should be in jail. She should be in jail. That chick should be in jail because what she's doing is criminal. It's criminal. This guy should be enjoying the last couple days of his life. You know, this is insane. 4 more years. How? Yeah, Soros is running the show. Someone's running the show. It's definitely not the guy we elected. Definitely not the guy we elected. I'm not sure who it is. But the guy who's taking a shit in a triple diaper? No, definitely not. He's got great people around him, though. Oh, did we elect the great people? Those communists? Did we elect them to be the president and to make the decisions? And this is why you know it is that, because everything is so radical. Everything is so radical for the last 4 years. So you know he's not making any of these decisions. Because if you guys know anything about this guy, I think he used to have like a sort of a compass, like a moral compass, and he was sort of moderate. If you go back and listen to him back then, he was saying a lot of the things that we say now. Like that marriage is sacred, you know? And that you can't just like change things because you feel certain ways. You can't just become stuff. And like he used to say that. And now he's like mouthing all this crap like, we see you, it's Easter Sunday. And he's like, look, I'm here to talk about the LGBTYSQ7946247. How many different letters are we putting in the alphabet? Are we just doing, I'm here to talk about the LBGT, ABCDQ, DFQ, like he just keeps going, you know, plus. There's a plus at the end now. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I have no idea. Like when you start trying to make so many things that we're all just confused, like you're not doing what you think you're doing. My favorite reality is that someone said this and I was like, holy cow. You know, 100 years from now, an archaeologist comes along and finds the body and finds the bones. He's not saying that's some, you know, tiger person. It's a boy. It's a girl. He had a dong or didn't. We detected ovaries. Oh, you know, we see that this one had a schmegler. I don't know what a schmegler is, but that guy had one. So we know it was a guy, and that was a girl. Oh, well, are you sure it wasn't a cis-binary 9-6er? Could have been. By the way, I'm going to get in trouble for this. Because YouTube. And they're a bunch of dick AI crap. And they're like, they listen to everything. You know, you talk about Big Brother. So if you don't see me on YouTube tomorrow, and I got some sort of strike for speaking my mind again and saying words, find me on Rumble, because that's where the show is. And I'm Clapper in it. And then Zucker Dick Chooch book. D Live, Twitch. We're on all of them. You just have to type my name in and look for me. You can't find me. Good luck. Good fucking luck, man. 2,000 plus days 2015 days in a row, and you still can't find me. No one can search me query wise. At least when I'm live. But we're live again. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I got to try to somehow. I'm in a fucking blue state, guys. And I say these things. I'm clearly hurting myself, you know, by saying words. But people are so offended, and they won't work with you if they don't like the things you say. So it's kind of sad. It's funny. I actually thought that like so it's like 56, 40 something between blue and red in the state. I thought the people who were red would be like, I fucking love this guy. I'm going to work with him whenever I sell and buy real estate. And it's like crickets, man. Nobody who's conservative or nobody out there who's like, well, this is true and everything else is a bunch of horseshit is calling me to sell and buy their real estate. And I'm like, what is going on? So people hate the fact that I'm saying it in this state, and a lot of people are turned off from whatever I did over the last 5+ years. But what about all the other people who are on my side? Why aren't they like, I want to work with that guy when I buy and sell real estate? Because we think the same. That's right. They've never seen me. That's why. So I'm doing this real estate show, and it's getting the same type of crickets that I get for everything else I've done. I don't know what to do, guys. Nothing I do can get through their fucking wall. I'm starting to think that I think no matter what I do online, I'll never be seen. It's just been, I'm judged. I've been judged. I've been prosecuted and thrown into my prison. And no matter what I do, I could create the greatest real estate show. I can create the best song on earth. I could invent the only drum in the world for guitar players, and none of it will ever be seen. And Josh, I mean, that we've tried that so many times. I think the problem is AI. These people know these people know it's me, you know? And whenever I create a new channel, then you have to verify, and then they know it's me. And then it's like, oh, that's the same guy. And so no matter what I do, and I've tried changing my name, I even tried to see if I could create an account that wasn't attached to me. And I think that one I did. I think that's the one I did with, I want to say maybe Get to Know America, or it may even be the Mark. No, that one's definitely because my name is in it. But it may be Get to Know America or Mark Has Wood. And same thing. I don't post a lot on those, but the reality is, I think I'm kind of screwed. You know what I mean? I've done this to myself in a way because I didn't know all these rules were there. And you would think that they'd be like, okay, well, shape up, buddy. Shape up, and if you do it again. But instead, it's just like, I'm in this hole I can't get out of. And I put out a new episode, and I'm like, man, this is really good. I interviewed somebody. I met the owner of Silverman's Market, 104-year family history, where they've owned this farm and petting zoo in Easton, Connecticut. Like, this is cool. There's going to get a couple thousand views. There's like 40 views, 25 views on 15,600 subscribers. So, I can't even get the people who subscribe to my channel to see my content. So what the hell do I expect? What do I expect, So that's just it. Nothing else I could do about it. That's why I rant occasionally. I try to stay focused on playing some music and keep you guys away from all that negativity. But unfortunately, because I'm creating constantly, and every time I create one, I feel like I'm in this insanity wheel where it's like, oh, am I going to hope again that this one gets seen? Yes. And then I look and there's 25 views the next day or next week or next month. And I'm like, how the fuck? How the hell can people who have 1,000 subscribers have 500 views, 700 views for pieces of content? Everything I put out gets less than 100 views, and I got 15,600 subscribers. Like, what the fucking shit is that? What in the fucking horseshit? 44,000 people on TikTok, 13 views over a full day? Like, what? 4 views for the Rick Rocco Prieri demonstration of the invention that I have here. 4. 2 likes, 4 views. TikTok. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, everybody does, I believe. MODOK and on Facebook, people share as much as I know they can. And I think that I've heard some, like Sig Sauer said once, your links don't work when I send them out. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I send them out and people are like, I click it and it's not going to a page or it won't let me in. I'm like, how did I become that guy? How did I become like Tate? Like, are you kidding me? How am I Tate? It's so weird to me. But I honestly think if you go back and hear some of my best rants, they're better than anything that dude ever put out. He just had a great way of getting out there. He had 16,000 people posting his content. And that's what it's going to take. It's going to take not just sharing. It's going to take, I think, people starting to clip my stuff out and be like, this is Mark Pires. He's been live every day for 5+ years. This is a piece of music. This is his invention. This is a piece of comedy, whatever the hell it is. But that's what it's going to take. People have to start their own channels and post my content and just send everybody back to the channel. That's the only way this will work. And within that too, that would give people an opportunity to build maybe a successful channel that I haven't been able to build using my content. Because clearly when people use my content, they get millions of views. Like the 1775 Bible story about 13 months. That stuff's all over the internet, but not my content. It's just pieces of me that people are like reacting, or they just used my entire clip and they're sitting in front going, and they got millions of views for going like this to me talking. You see me and you hear me, but I didn't realize I should put my brand right in the middle there, Mark Pires, at MarkinsPires or at Mark Pires. I didn't do that. So you see the clip, people just steal it and they pretend it's theirs. Bunch of scumbags. Nobody out there creates. They're just a bunch of thieves, And the guy who has been creating for 5+ years every single day still can't get people to see more than 100 views on a piece of content. But that's just the reality of me. So I don't know if I have to go out and just go to New York City with my beat seat with a guitar and be like, fuck all the social media platforms. I'm just going to try to get in front of people and do it this way. Or start going out and playing concerts again and getting in front of crowds. I think that's what I have to do because this guy Joshua Bell goes and does this performance at the Boston Pops. Sold out. Cheapest tickets $100. The next day he does as an experiment, science experiment, I don't know, psychological experiment. Goes to a Subway. Takes out a $3 million violin and he fucking tears it up. Plays the most, they say the most difficult tune you could play on the violin. And he got $30 from tips over like a 3-hour period. And the whole moral of the story was you need to go where you're valued. Because if you're in the wrong location, the greatest thing in the world won't be appreciated. So find the place where you're valued. I am not valued on any social media platform at all. And so I got to go where I'm valued. Where is that? I have no idea. But it's definitely not on any of these platforms. Because if these platforms valued a guy who's gone live every day for 5+ years, they'd push it, they'd share it, they'd put new pieces of content out for new viewers to see. But that's not what we get here. So I know I'm in the wrong place. And I'm the guy making $30 over 5 years instead of making $100 a minute at a venue where I just sold out a show. I'm in the wrong place. I'm where I'm unvalued. Like literally. So I'm glad to know that. Laguna Beach. X, I'm on X. I'm just as suppressed on X. It's crazy. Elon Musk, I think it's an interesting thing because when he bought the platform, I know he let out Alex Jones and he let out a couple people, but I'm pretty sure that there's tons of people like me that are still sitting in the fucking hole because no matter what I post on X, no one sees it. No matter what I say on X, no one sees it. Don't get likes, don't get views. I can't build followers there. So I don't know what to tell you, but X is just as crappy as all the other platforms. And all I see, by the way, is stuff that incites like anger in me. Like people saying, we gotta vote for him anyway because we hate Trump that much. It's like, oh my goodness. If I hated Sleep Sofa Joe just because I hated him and Trump was like starting to really lose it, like I don't think he has shown that at all. Like, okay, look, maybe he flubs a word every once in a while, but you never see this losing the train of thought thing like we saw that night. And if it was like flip the script, I would not be like, oh, we got to vote for Trump anyway because I hate Biden that much. Like, it's a weird way to live. I don't know who's making the decisions. I wouldn't want somebody who's not the guy I voted for making decisions or putting pressure on the man who is supposedly running the show and getting him to sign things that he'd probably never do if he was fully with it. So my fear, like I said, is someone we didn't elect is making decisions for this country. So, freaking 7 hours later, gosh almighty, in a rant that's probably going to get me in a lot of trouble here from DickTube. Bunch of dick tubes. I will say, I do like to rant every once in a while. I can't get away from it. I try my best. But Bradley Smith, Josh Smith, we got a double Smith deal tonight. Brother and cousin. Cato Nine Tails, Kill It and Grill It, Pamela Swab, Renee Woods, S. Coop, Wharton Fissel, and I'm going to say happy birthday to Leisure number 7 again, although I'm not sure if he's still with us, but still, happy birthday, Leisure. You are awesome. Thank you guys for kicking it with me tonight. I hope to see you tomorrow. Pamela Swan. Hope to see you tomorrow when we do it all over again. S. Coop, thank you so much for letting everybody know. I'm freaking Elgato'd over here. When did that happen? Like, how long ago did I get Elgato'd? Unreal. I don't think it was very long. So tomorrow, I hope to see you. If I am here, I don't know what the hell. I have no idea what's going to happen after tonight's rant. I had another piece of content pulled down by YouTube the other day. Episode 16 of the Donald Trump Show when I created it, which is the Dr. Evil episode. They called that medical misinformation, and they pulled that episode down. They didn't give me a strike, but they're like, that one's medical misinformation. I'm like, it's fucking comedy, you pieces of shit. comedy. Bunch of dicks. Hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you again for kicking it with me. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. I doubt it. 2,000 plus days in a row of the same, same response and same treatment, but I will be back regardless of it. Hope to see you then. See you tomorrow, fam.